Welcome back to Runner's Garden. This is a Movado. What happens if you marry one of these with a sports watch? The Garmin Sapphire Solar Fenix 7X. I guess you could say I've had a kind of love-hate relationship with Garmin sports watches. I've gone with Garmin for probably over a decade. I like Garmin Connect and I like all the matrix that you can see when you upload your activities onto the computer. Let me tell you a little bit about my X's. Here's one of my first Garmin's. I got it at the Giant Bicycle Shop. That was the Garmin Forerunner 620. The band literally melted. You can see how shiny it is. It is a plastic mess right now. I don't even want to pick it up. The other thing I didn't like about this was it had kind of this cup. So you would set the watch in here. It was nice to begin with, but over time, these diodes got all corroded. I had to take an eraser once in a while and keep going over these as well as there. Sometimes it would work for a while. I think I had changed the battery once. I had the Forerunner 235, also bought in Taiwan. Knew that their bands were crap, so they give you two of them. You needed to stick one screwdriver in one side and the other screwdriver in the other side. They had to be twisting against each other. This is the one with the alligator clip. So yeah, I was also having problems with this. Diodes corrode here easily in Taiwan. And then I graduated to the Garmin Instinct, which I liked. I believe I do have to change the batteries at some point. And now I have a new GF. See what I did there? I'd say we're still in the honeymoon phase right now. My new watch has the same exact connector. I'm actually using it right now. I was just down to 50% battery power, and then I charged it for 3 hours, and we're at 100% right now. We've got titanium, the sapphire face, which they say is pretty much indestructible. I'm not gonna do that. Waterproof up to 10 centimeters. Just kidding, I mean 100 meters. You can see it is Saturday the 27th, right there. The high and the low temperature. Sunrise is right there. I don't have it on, so there's no heart rate, and I haven't taken any steps yet. It says my VO2 max, and this is just one of many, many watch faces and configurations that you can have.
好，那中间这颗长按进来就是设定，表面可以去做切换。然后还有系统的设定 ，system 的设定就从这边进来。中间这一颗长按。
If you're not in an activity, you can simply swipe up. It's always good to know when you're hiking the sunset. This is a compass and the altimeter, which is really varying a lot. Just me sitting in this chair, I've had like 4 different readings. I'm gonna press the top right button. I have my preferred activities: trail, run.
假如你现在要跑步，会有 GPS， 那跑到绿色，
要等到
GPS 定位完成，好，再按活动开始。好 ，Stop 跟
Start。
对 ，Start 都同一颗。好，那这上下页可以滑动。那你原本内建的话，它的 Touch 会关闭。
Treadmill. Second motherboard we've been through. None of the controls here seem to work, but these arrows do. So 1K on the treadmill is showing up as 0.48 miles, so not exactly calibrated. So now we're gonna do a run. I did a real slow mile, 1.6, that's a mile. The watch asks you to enter treadmill distance so you can calibrate. Use the arrows to scroll up and down. However, I just noticed this was mile. So that should be correct now. All right, let's try again. There's 1 kilometer on there. 0.69 miles, but I've been walking as I've been fiddling with my phone, so I think it's pretty accurate. Hike. I'm meeting up with JC. I've got the Fenix 7 on this arm and the Instinct on this arm. How you doing?
Okay.
2 watches.
Oh, today I thought we would start off with like a 30-minute walk to the top of Bagua Hill.
Okay.
And then from that when we come down the hill, we will start at the temple, Sanqinggong. From Sanqinggong, we can do a little loop on the Baoshan Road here.
That part would be a run.
Yeah, that's a run.
Okay.
We'll go around to Hugang Road, down Hugang Road, and start a new trail that you haven't been on.
I haven't been on.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that live? First thing I'm noticing is thunder. Yeah. Heart rate here on this watch 117, but on this one it's listing me as 100.
Mine says 81. Yours is too fast.
I ran up the hill to meet you. Yeah, I parked way back.
So you have 2 wristwatches with 2 different pulses. You got 2 hearts, man.
Yeah,
One
that's
on the
good.
left and right.
Yeah, one 一个好的，一个坏的。
一个太慢，一个太快了，他们都不好哎。
Yeah, I think we were excited by watching. I'm recording by watching the UTMB. Katie Scheid on the women's side, American won.
Got first place.
And for the 4th time, is it in a row?
No. The last time he won
Killian.
was 2011.
Wow.
I think he won 2007, 2009, 2011.
Wow, and then fast forward 11 years.
Talking about UTMB, Ultra Trail Mont Blanc, right? Which was just held over the weekend. And part of the race goes through France, Italy, and then Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Italian part is the northern part of Italy called Aosta Valley.
Wow.
And I have a classmate from college who lives there. His name is Paolo. If you're watching, hi Paolo.
You were in contact with him recently?
Oh yeah, I message him a lot.
Wow.
We were buddies. He's
Watch
a
your
very
head
nice,
here.
very nice guy, Paolo. He was telling me that he thinks these races are crazy, 170-kilometer races. And I told him I'm a marathon runner.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Hi.
Does he, I guess he doesn't go out
doesn't
to
run.
be a fan. There are so many
No.
fans there.
He's a hiker, but
Yeah.
he doesn't. Oh, such a beautiful part of Italy. I have to go back and visit.
Yeah.
I'll see you, Paolo.
And the coverage online
Right.
was
okay.
excellent. Yeah.
There was a YouTube feed. Let's turn left here.
Okay.
Included a drone, so you could see all the views from like high up,
Yeah.
and the mountains there. Oh my God, they're just amazing.
Yeah. Thanks for sending me that text. Whoa, there's a butterfly right next to us. I turned it on right away when you mentioned it. And I
was
couldn't
good,
I
right?
couldn't take my eyes off.
It was
Yeah.
exciting, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was exciting.
I
There
mean,
were some
just watching these guys
people
run,
passing each other,
but when you see they're doing 170
and they're going that fast.
yeah, and up these steep mountains,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
it is. Oh, it's not that heavy. Have you seen this before?
Nope, it's first time.
It's pretty light. But if you do 20 of them. We hiked and now we're going to start to run after Jesse does some bicep on concrete. Oh, you're doing it backward? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you can do them like that. 20. Kind of caught in the rain, but we have enough of a canopy to protect us. So it's a good thing I wore the other watch too, because this one froze. This will be the 3rd time that my Instinct, I'll have to reboot it. I definitely need another battery in this. That's interesting. The spines on it. This is called mu bie guo, and they say you have to cook it, and it's good for your eyes. Bike, indoor bike. I just finished a 10-minute warm-up on the bike. After you're done with your activity, it will continue to run through all the matrix, but it'll just keep going until you go back to the main screen. This is different from the Garmin Instinct in that when you just press save, it saves. You don't have to press done. Strength, this is new. I did not have that on my Garmin Instinct. I have Lean Beast, build chest and tries. But what I want to do is the rep count. Press the lap button to stop your set, and then you rest, and then you press the lap button again to start another set. That was pretty close. I did 10 reps, but it counted 9, and then I hit the lap. I can edit if I want, so I should go up. The timer is on. It'll show how long I rest between sets. I like that. It's showing my heart rate. Okay, we're gonna drop set. Set 3. Lap button. It's pretty close. Tennis. Just did that the other day. Walk. 1.5 mile walk, night walk with my wife. Acute load. I have to look that up. Acclimation to what? I like that little map there. I have it set to go after sunset. Before I got the watch, I used to use a headlamp. But I quickly realized that there's enough lights and porch lights that I don't really need a huge light on my head. It is good to have a red light for somebody to see you as they're coming towards you in a car or on a scooter. And I had that with my headlamp that I would wrap around my hand. But now with the Garmin Fenix, I have it set so that the red light will just go on. We also use the metronome, which I believe had us walking about 40 seconds faster than we normally do because we were keeping up with the count. It's not that loud, so during the day with the traffic that's everywhere in Taiwan, sometimes you can't hear it unless you put it up to your ear. Press the bottom right button and scroll through all the different matrix. Time of day, metronome, set at 60. This is a pretty good map function for a watch. There's a little red line that shows my route, so that would be the backtracking. That arrow, this is really accurate. You can't see that in the sun here. Now I'm facing back towards my home. And now I'm facing away from my home, and that arrow will adjust. This seems to always happen here. A truck spills something and then gotta pick it up. Golf, excited to try golf. Well, I play golf. Excited to try golf on this watch. It shows all the holes. Floor climb. I have about 8 steps to a landing. So each floor there's 2 sets of stairs. I'm gonna use this counter because sometimes I lose count. 15, okay, 15 flights. And this is 21. That was a quick 7-minute, 11-second workout. 2 steps at a time coming up, just like I would do in hiking, and then like either a jog or 1 step at a time going down. And gotta do a health snapshot. The blue ring is counting down 2 minutes. I'm supposed to sit here. There's a timer there too. And that's what it came up with. 1 press on the menu button here, and we can scroll through. It says, let's look at map. So I had to plug it in, and I'm downloading Course View Pacific. I tried the sleep monitor last night. It says I only got 6 hours, 26 minutes, which is kind of poor. So when I saw this in the morning, I just stayed in bed and took another nap. I have a weird sleeping time. I sleep from like 3:30 to noon. It's just because my schedule as a teacher, middle shift. This is all the matrix on the sleep. You slept a little bit less than recommended, and the overall quality was low. You may not feel well rested today. Uh-oh. Last night HRV. I'm gonna have to look that up. More HRV needed. Heart rate. So the reason why it went way down here is because I wore it to bed last night. This pulse oximeter is just like this, which I've done a quick video on before. If I had my cell phone in my pocket and I wanted to turn on some music, I could operate it. First cup. I'll show you my watch. Fenix Sapphire Solar 7X.
Yes, new Fenix model, right? It's turned to 6 to 7.
7. Yeah, and it's the largest face, even though I have the smallest wrist. I like looking at a bigger screen. You said yesterday that you thought it looked heavy.
Yeah.
Get your impression here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. It is a little bit.
Weight on a food scale. All right. That's the Instinct. Approximately 80 grams. Fenix 7. 125 grams, I will say. Movado. Close to 200. 195. I agree. Yeah, that's light. That's light. However, this is a different band. I have this band for this. Look at this. I can pull this back. The band is really easy to get off. Can't do it with one hand, but you get the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, mine has that too.
Yeah,
mine
pretty.
has a little.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's easy to switch.
Very easy.
And at the Garmin store at Xinguang Mitsukoshi department store, they have so many bands to choose from. I like that tactical band. It was an extra 4,000 NT dollars.
This band?
For that band is 4,000. Yeah. Watch itself is around 30 something.
So altogether, it was the package is 35.
Around there, yeah. It is touch screen, but it doesn't have to be. You can deactivate touch screen. You know, you don't want to accidentally hit the touch screen. When you're doing an activity, it will automatically shut off the touch screen.
Okay.
You can only use the button function. The thing I like most is this light, which I showed you.
You like that the most?
Right now, I've used it twice already.
Okay.
I'll show you how. Give you a reenactment of how I used the watch's flashlight. I needed to move a desk from somewhere else over here, and it didn't quite fit because I couldn't push this desk to the wall. The reason why is because this cone was behind this desk and I couldn't see it. It was too dark down there. I used the old watch with the flashlight. I saw it was down there and I was able to go under here and pull it out and move all these tables over, and now it fits. The watch just came in handy again to find my garage door key to get into my basement.
那这个手电筒亮度可以调整，
Oh, okay.
亮度可以调红色的或是这个白光。
See that ring around the edge? There you go.
Yeah, it's the orange ring.
That is the solar band. So there's about 7% that is getting solar from the face itself, but most of it is coming in from this side, and so larger face helps that, acquiring solar. I have like 20 days of power on this. I'll probably forget to charge it.
Mine has about 5 hours. Yeah, this is a Vivo Active 3. I bought it 5 years ago.
Have you had to change anything?
I've changed the battery once. It's a very basic watch, but the GPS seems to be very accurate because I've driven to check how accurate my GPS is, and it's almost exactly to the odometer that my car has. I'm really happy with this watch. As long as it keeps running, I'll keep it. I'm not planning to change it.
This is my 4th Garmin.
This is my 2nd.
This one has the best GPS because it collects from multi-satellites. It picks the best one. For professionals, which I'm not, but and triathletes. Altimeter, steps right now we're at 1,000 from playing ping pong. Congratulations on the win today, 2-1. And thank you.
Red bean cake. I'm curious, what does it say about the altitude here?
It's 313. Is that feet?
Baguasan is only 193 meters, so yeah, I guess it could be if that's feet.
It says a high of 91, low of 81, but we deal in Celsius here, so I don't know how. But you can change everything. There's so many watch faces that you can choose. This seems a little dark to me, and that's because of the Sapphire, which is the hardest face. Yeah. So you can set the metronome to run with, and they say the ideal cadence is about 180 marathon running. 180.
All right. So when you're running, you hear this tut, tut.
Yeah.
Tut.
You can also do it by light. When your arm goes forward, it'd be white, and when your arm is back, it's red. So it's just keeping with the cadence. Playing guitar is just do the metronome preview.
So you can use it for music.
Yeah, and the one song which I was practicing recently has 180 is the tempo. What is that thing called?
Cajun.
Cajun.
C-A-J-U-N. This is my daughter's actually, and I'm borrowing it today.
Your daughter was learning drums for a while.
She hopes to join a band. Okay, I'm talking about my younger daughter. I have two, and my younger daughter's starting second year of high school this September. There must be some way out of here. Actually, they don't say kind of way, right? I don't know why I was putting that in there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought that's what they do say though. I like some kind of.
later. I like it too.
Let's sing some kind.
Okay.
Said the joker to the thief.
There's too much confusion.
I can't get no relief.
Businessmen, they drink my wine.
Plowmen dig my earth.
No one of them along the line.
Know what any of it's worth.
No reason to get excited.
The thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke.
But you and I,
We've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour's getting late.
all along the Watchtower,
The princes kept the view.
while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance,
A wildcat did growl.
two riders were approaching. The wind began to howl. Our first two were better than the third.
Yeah, because we were recording, so I was nervous.
If I say, okay, Jay, don't look at the camera.
Yeah.
You don't know I'm recording or
Yeah.
not. Is this the one that you gave me?
She's the one, she's the only one. She got a rip back like gonna make me come. I said, when I smile, I really smile. I got dreams so wide like a country mile. I said, now I'll take it. It's better for you. Somehow we'll make it, 'cause that's what we do. Someone to spare when love is the only end. And we are the ones that will make you feel better. In a world that is wrong amok, I got sense not side just to get stuck. I walk around from the rank and file with a punched out mouth and a pack of style. I said, she's the one, she's the only one. Search myself till I am done. Yeah. Tell me now in a telegram, do you see your stars make a diagram? Something out there when love is the only friend. And we are the ones that will make you feel better. Someone to Yeah, the ones that make you feel better. We are the ones that will make you feel better. Now.
I like that song.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We can
And I-
practice that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having the giant return my Garmin Instinct to change that battery. Remember how I said there's a love-hate relationship with Garmin? Well, the menu button is stuck on the Fenix 7. Everything else is great, I love it, but I don't like that. $1,000 for that watch. It's a good thing that I configured it the way I wanted it using the menu button when it did work. It is what it is. So the plan is to have the Garmin Instinct hopefully back from the shop with a new battery and then send this one in. I do have a year warranty on it.